Welcome to Litbard. Today we are going to discuss The Stranger by Albert Camus. It is a summary video, so let's start the video. In the 1940s, Meursault resided in Algeria, a French-controlled region in North Africa. He is a young clerk with a mundane and emotionally detached existence. Meursault has forgotten the day of his mother's recent passing, which he learned about through a telegram from her elderly care facility. He attends her funeral but refuses to view her body. During the vigil, he engages in casual conversation with the caretaker, drinks coffee, smokes, and sits among mourners. During the funeral procession, he notices an elderly mourner struggling to keep up and wishes to return home and sleep. The day after his mother's funeral, Meursault goes swimming and flirts with a woman named Mary. They later watch a movie and engage in sexual activity. Meursault spends the following day alone in his room. At work on Monday, Meursault meets Salamon, an elderly man who appears to mistreat his old dog. A neighbor named Raymond Sinets invites Meursault to his place and explains his tumultuous relationship with his Arab mistress. Suspecting her of infidelity, Raymond asks Meursault to write a letter to lure the mistress to his apartment for revenge, and Meursault compiles. The next Saturday, Mary questions Meursault's love for her, and he admits he does not think he loves her, which upsets her. They overhear Raymond having a violent altercation with his mistress. The police arrive and interrogate Raymond, after which he asks Meursault to be a character witness at the police hearing. Meursault agrees. Salman also confides in Meursault about his lost dog and his fears about it being impounded, and Meursault explains the procedure of dog pounds. At work, Meursault's boss offers him an attractive job opportunity in Paris, but Meursault declines as he sees no reason to change his life. Later, Mary proposes marriage and Meursault accepts without much hesitation. Salamano shares his close bond with his dog. On Sunday, Meursault, Mary, and Raymond visits the beach, where they meet Mason, a friend of Raymond, and his wife at their bungalow. Meursault and Mary swim and have lunch. On the beach, a confrontation occurs between Raymond, Mason, and a group of Arabs, including Raymond's mistress' brother. Raymond gets injured in a fight, and Meursault inexplicably finds himself alone on the beach, seeking refuge from the scorching sun near a stream. To his surprise, he encounters the mistress' brother, and without a clear motive, he shoots the man when the latter brandishes a knife. In a daze from the intense sun, Meursault fires the gun 4 more times. After being arrested for killing the Arab man, Meursault has a conversation with a lawyer who asks if he felt sad at his mother's funeral. Meursault finds it hard to answer. The examining magistrate then questions why Meursault hesitated between the first and second gunshot but gets no response. The magistrate emphasizes the importance of believing in God and seeking forgiveness, but Meursault declares he does not believe in God. In the noisy and crowded prison visiting room, Meursault tries to talk to Mary, but they can't hear each other due to the noise. Alone in his cell, he becomes frustrated by his unfulfilled sexual desires, leading him to sleep excessively. Days blend together and Meursault struggles with the nights, realizing there is no way out. During his trial, Meursault recognizes many people he knows among the witness. The prosecutor focuses on Meursault's character rather than the shooting of the arrow, highlighting his seemingly callous behavior during his mother's funeral and the day after. In court, Meursault listened to the prosecutor's closing speech, where he accuses Meursault of being a monster who has committed a crime worse than killing the Arab, symbolically killing his own mother through heartless behavior. Meursault tries to speak but stumbles over his words. The defense lawyer portrays Meursault as a loyal worker and devoted son who had to place his mother in a care facility due to financial constraint. Despite this, the jury sentences Meursault to death. In his cell, Meursault contemplates his impending execution, fantasizing about escapes and the outcome of his appeal. He eventually realizes there is no way out. The chaplain visited him, attempting to convince him to embrace God and his mercy. Meursault becomes angry and rejected the chaplain's belief, affirming his own view of life as meaningless. The chaplain leaves and second Meursault calms down and feels that his anger has liberated him from hope. He reflects on his mother's engagement to Thomas Page near the end of her life as a sign of her desire to start anew. This inspires Meursault to choose to start his life anew, even as he faces imminent execution. He feels free to make his choice despite his impending death. In simple terms, Meursault is on trial for killing someone, but the focus is on his personality and behavior rather than the actual shooting. He is sentenced to death. In prison, he grapples with his impending execution, rejects religious comfort, and decides to embrace a new outlook on life, even though he knows he is about to be executed. So, I think this summary helpful to everyone. Um, thank you watching for this video. See you soon.